MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Ender Inciarte.
And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back, gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Batting second.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now a drive out to left center field. Freeman will head to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. One out and a runner on third. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Past history with Phil Hughes, 17 hits in 54 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 3-0. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, 0 for 4. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Inciarte on the run. 1 out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So here's Joe Mauer. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, Jace Peterson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jace Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the pitch. To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw. How about that? And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Lays off 1-0. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Rosario sprinting after it, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Second at-bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking out there at
Right
Matt
fielder.
Kemp. Talk about a great athlete. You know, Matt Kemp played most of his career in center field, then made the transition to right. But he grew up as a basketball player and really became a good baseball player when the Dodgers drafted him.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Ken Vargas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ken Vargas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Teheran into his motion. 2-1 on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. And that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Freeman will head to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shallow center. Buxton is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 from Hughes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
How about it? Third baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Into the box, Adonis Garcia. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 8, designated hitter, Jace Peterson.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Tyler Duffy answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. In now, Jace Peterson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 5-0. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Nope. Too low, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Garcia has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting 8, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Teheran gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Markakis is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Five 0 the final score today. Phil Hughes couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 5 runs